week in racing. It's time to recap it. And who better to do it than Michael and Magic? Two bros/pros who cover the highs and lows of racing around the globe on every one of their shows. Real fans look forward to these guys and their last dance, cause they know they're not talking out of their royal ascot. What they say makes sense. So ladies and gents, sit back and relax as Blinkers Off presents The Magic Mike Show, where you hear the experts speak. The Magic Mike Show. Tune into the show every week. The Magic Mike Show. You can trust the show is the bomb because it's being brought to you by RacingDudes.com.
We'll move on to the third leg of the late pick four at Saratoga on Saturday, July 18th. This is the feature race on opening weekend. This is the Grade 1 $350,000 Coaching Club American Oaks field of 6 3-year-old fillies going a mile and 1/8 on the main track. Favoritism is on the number 1 tonalist shape at 9-5. You also have the number 6 Paris Lights at 2-1. And I got to tell you, you have a single. I almost singled tonalist shape here. I almost did. And then I did the smartest.
Crazy.
Then I did the smartest thing I could have possibly done. I texted Aaron Halterman and said, am I crazy for trying to single tonalist shape? And he replied back one word, extremely. Yes. So I'm 3 deep now. And actually tonalist shape is my third horse now after I went back and looked at this and really thought about what this race is like. And my top horse is your single. So take it away.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I'm probably not going to use tonalist shape on anything, and I think is a complete chuck. I mean, this is a significantly deeper waters than what she's been facing, which sounds freaking crazy. But outside of the race where she faced Swiss Skydiver 2 back, those other races weren't very good. Like, let me tell you, as someone who played Gulfstream the entire time, those other races weren't that good. Okay, and we're stretching out to 1 1/8 miles for the first time. I mean, there's just enough that I like 9-5 is nutty on that horse in the morning line. I'll be interested if that horse got off the favorite. I'm going to be betting horses to win, and specifically the one that I'm about to talk about, and that's the 3 horse Altaf. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. The move this horse makes. Just go back. I don't even know if I need to make an argument. Go back and watch the Churchill race on May 23rd. Go back and watch that race. This horse misses the gate, gets bumped, pinned, goes 7 wide, and just rolls by a field of 12. Just rolls by this field. It was one of the more impressive moves I've seen all year from any horse in the 3-year-old class, male or female. Like, this was a breathtaking move that this horse did in hand on the outside. Additionally, look, this is a Magladora horse, homebred by Shadwell. They kept it instead of selling it. They love this horse. Rosario comes back to ride it. I don't think this horse needs to be that far off the pace. I think the additional distance is nothing but good with the smart strike on the bottom too. Chad Brown's training this horse. This could be one of those superstars, one of those 3-year-old superstars that is able to take a shot at some of the top horses in the class. I think she could be that good. If I can get anywhere near that 5-1 number, sign me up, man. I don't think there's that. I mean, there's a couple other horses in here that I think are good horses, but if she can repeat what she did at that Churchill race with a decent start, this horse has a chance to be a superstar, and I think this is going to be a coming out party on Saturday.
Well, and Chad Brown also compared her recently to, Chad Brown compared her to Guarana. And what Guarana did last year, she won the Acorn after breaking her maiden. It went maiden, Grade 1, and got the win. And that's who he's comparing Altaf to. And we've seen what Guarana has been able to do this year. So it's interesting because he tried her on the turf. She's got turf pedigree, especially on the dam side. And she just didn't run very well. She'd been training well on dirt. So Chad said, all right, we'll give her a shot. And the fact that she ran so well, the fact that Rosario went to Churchill to ride her for the race is like, there are a lot of things to love about this. And like Mike said, if we haven't convinced you yet, pause the podcast, pause the video, go watch that damn race, because this horse is the reason why when Aaron said it's extremely crazy, a single tonal shape, I went back and looked and went, oh, that's why it's crazy. So,
and the Bayern didn't come back huge. It's a 77. So you kind of like, okay, it was a good race. And you see that it made this move, but it looks like the pace collapsed on paper. When you watch the race, you're just like, holy crap. That's like this horse had everything against it in a full field, had to circle the entire field and won for fun. Like, it was just ultra impressive. Now, okay, so I singled up the 3. You're using the 3 and the 1, it sounds like, but you said you had a third horse that you're fitting in. Are you going the West Coast bias and you throwing in the 5, or are you going somewhere else?
Oh God, no. I hate Crystal Ball with a passion. Oh, if anybody's listening, watching, if you'd seen the text chains when this damn horse broke her maiden in San Diego, I was livid. I hate this horse. I thought that was a terrible race. Terrible. I hate everything about it. No, I don't. Don't want anything to do with Crystal Ball. I'm using Paris Lights, which is owned by the same ownership group, which is the WinStar kind of fan micro share thing that they have going on. But I like this one a lot better. She's put together back-to-back efforts of 85 Beyers and won very well both times. The most recently at Churchill, she sat right off the pace. She pressed the pace and then got the job done. Before that, to break her maiden, she sat off and got the job done. And like Altaf, she wasn't given her best each time. So Altaf's was more eye-opening if you go back and watch them, but Paris Light's very easy, gets it done. She's only drawn the 6 post, so going into that short run to the turn doesn't concern me. Again, we got Gaffleon there. I like the fact that Crazy Sexy Money won her out of her third place effort behind Paris Light, so you can see that the field had a little bit of class as well. I don't like the price. The 2-1. I'm hoping a lot of people go on to Tonalist Shape and they see her record and go, oh, look at that. She's great. She only lost to Swiss Skydiver, who is, the de facto leader for the Kentucky Oaks right now. But I don't know. I almost left Tonalist Shape off. That's actually a horse that I'm like, if that horse knocked me out of this, I would be livid. So I put her on, but that's a very much a defensive use.
Yeah, the 6 was my second pick in this race for all the reasons you stated. But Crazy Sexy Money running back and winning really validated that last race against winners. The fact that this horse has faced winners where others hasn't, I think that's also a positive. This horse is so regally bred. I mean, it's a daughter of Curlin out of a Bernardini mare. I mean, this is just it should be ultra talented. Yeah, the distance shouldn't be any type of an issue. To me, the 3 and the 6 are the 2 places to go. I would use the 5 as my third horse just because Baffert shipping to New York scares me. So I wouldn't argue people away from using that, but I think that the 1 horse is going to get over bet here. I think the 3 actually is going to go off as your second choice. If there's enough trip handicappers that are going to put big money on that horse, and it's Chad Brown at Saratoga. So I would expect the 3 ends up going off as your second choice. But to me, the 3 and the 6 are the 2 horses to watch here. And the 3 was just so visually impressive that I'm going to roll the dice and hope that the 3 can improve off that effort, beat this field, and then allow me to hit some prices around it and bring home a pick 4.
The Magic Mike Show, where you hear the experts speak. The Magic Mike Show. Tune into the show every week. The Magic Mike Show. You can trust the show is the bomb because it's being brought to you by RacingDudes.com.